Hello and welcome to another one of my Japanese journal flip-throughs. Just a couple of things. I'm sorry if the video bounces around a bit. My phone is in one of these goosenecks, one neck. I'm not actually sure what they're called. Little holder things, and every time I bump the table, it moves. Secondly, my voice is not great today, but I've been putting off making these videos, waiting for it to be a bit better, and my voice is what it is. And I'm sorry I can't get more space around this, but I've got the phone quite low, otherwise I can't see what I'm doing. Right, so let me show you what this is all about. This is first of all, this is the tiny little notebook that goes with this one. It's just got two signatures of coffee dyed paper, and it's using the technique inspired by the Japanese Sashiko, where they hand stitch everything to strengthen their fabrics. And as a decorative stitch as well. So I've just done a little bit of stitching, as you can see, around on that. And then if you open it up, as I say, inside is just, it's not just copy paper, it's also watercolor papers and, papers I've dyed with watercolor, coffee, and I think there might be some inks as well somewhere along the line. So just a little thingy you can pop in your bag, use as a gratitude journal, or, whatever takes your fancy. Right, so there's that. Then this beauty is enormous. Enormous. If you can see here, we've got the front part, there's the back part, and then the middle are all the journaling pages. It measures 15.5 by 21, and in inches that is 6.25 by 8.5, and the spine spine's about 8 centimeters, so 3.25. So let me just show you the outside first. So I've just got this very simple sort of tie thing. You actually don't even need to tie it with anything because it's not doing a little gator mouth at the moment. So the cover is made up of Japanese fabrics that I found, and then they've been sort of patchworked onto here, and then machine stitched over it with this decorative stitch. So it's very textural. It's got this lovely feeling. There's a lot of gold, red, the blue, and then on the front is this beautiful print. It's actually a canvas print that I've backed onto some what do you call it? Sometimes I can't think in English. Anyway, onto is like a very thin board. So just to give it a little bit of, to give it a bit of a pop. So let's open. You open like this. Let me see. I'm going to try and keep this all in frame as much as I can. So the lapbook part is all of this. Now, I've created everything using fabric. So it's fabric on board, but everything is fabric here. So if we go back to the beginning, the first area, you've got 2 pockets. I've got a lot of ephemera that I've stitched. I've also used, let's see if I can find one. Yeah. I've also used authentic Japanese material that I got from someone in Japan. Newspapers, little bits and pieces. She sent me some postcards and various other things. And then I put the cicada wing paper over here. So maybe if I make it a bit closer. So obviously you can journal on all of these. Lots and lots of postcards. It's very textural. Everything is so textural. I love it. So then if you open this way, over here you've got a pocket. Then some things in here you can journal on there as well. That's an envelope. That opens again. Let me just pull this over to there. So yeah, it's a postcard from Japan. Bit of a thing that I put together there. So if you take that all out, you can see Japanese fabrics on board. The second area, let me see, push this up, is a belly band. See? Just some stamping on a card. This is, it's just been sewn onto some paper. Okay. At the moment it's not too bulky. That's why it all, you know, it's quite compact, but you can add as much as you want to this. Then here we've got, what have we got? Let's pull this all out. That's just one pocket over there. So, journaling cards. Loads and loads of journaling cards. They've basically all been stitched. This tiny little envelope was made with a paper napkin. And I think, oh no, it's the other one. It had something in it. So if we open this way, again, yeah, you've got two pockets. Journaling cards. This postcard was from Japan. It's got a lovely feel to it. Some papers. Here's a tiny little notebook I made. Like, super tiny. Not many pages, but very sweet. Goes in there. Oh, my fingers. And there was a Japanese stamp. You can write on there as well. More postcards. So those are those 4 pages. Then if we close up here, you've seen that. You've seen that. And that flips over. Okay, and then you come to the main journal part. And of course now I've written it down, but I don't have it in front of me, all the number of pages, but I'll write it in the description. And I used some printables. I'll also mention those. When you use this journal, the only thing is you need to, you know what I mean, you can't write like that on top of this. You have to open it up. So we've got printables, watercolour paper, coffee paper, the strange thing about all these journals is I haven't used any jelly prints, which I normally do, but I wanted this to just be very, you know, textural with the fabric and the stitching and all of that. So this is mostly just journaling area, journaling space, as you can see. I don't have ephemera in here. I'm going to go through all the pages. You get the general idea, you know. Lots and lots and lots and lots of space to write. So then we come to the back. Move that across a little bit. Let's see. You can see that, yes. So, again, more, this is a journaling card. Journaling cards everywhere you go. And of course these pockets are really strong because they're made of fabric. They're not going to tear or do anything weird. Let's put that like that. Alright, so that's the cover, and then you open up this way. Let's pull this over. This one over here is just a deep pocket. So yeah, I mean, there's stitching on cards, but you can write around it, or do something imaginative, or whatever you want. Stick something on the back. Let's open the side first. Over here is a belly band. There is that's one of these little envelopes. Another big journaling page. You just put those all over there. Move this. Here we've got, there we go, you can see the newspaper again. These are pages from a Japanese art book. I've used fabric on some of them. Okay. Then let's go here. Push it up a bit, right. So this is, what is this? Sort of pockets stitched together, and then inside here I put a little notebook that I made. It's just got some nice papers, watercolour and coffee, but it's not stitched in. So when you're finished, all you do is pull them out and push some new papers under the elastic band. So that's quite handy to keep with you as well, keep in your or wherever. You never have enough notebooks. Alright, so again from here. Journaling cards, postcards. This was from a Japanese book, some pages she sent me. I'm not entirely sure what they are. So that just pops back in there like that. Then if you pull it over again here, you've got a pocket. There's a big journaling card. Some more cards and things over there. That closes that way. This was a bit of a collage. I've got some stamps and things on there. So lots of big cards as well. Then I think that's it, and that closes there and there. That goes that way. And, oops, this one's peeking out. And then that's it. Thank you for watching the video.